We have someone that we are really, really happy he's back. I have to say, we were all really sad at this time last year. We talked about it on air because he left us. We understand. But he is back with us, and I'm talking about Dwight. Howard, did you even come close to missing us, the three of us, as much as we missed you? It's okay to be honest.
What? I did miss y'all. I did. You know, I was actually looking at a picture of us on set last year when we did Media Day, the year before last, we did Media Day, and it was here in the practice facility. So I have that picture. Actually, my mama sent it to me.
That,
she
man.
was like,
I appreciate that.
She was like, oh, man,
Can I say
Purple
Purple Rain on there?
Yeah.
His hair looks so good.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, baby. I love it. I love it.
The one thing we know, the team can sing, right? I mean, AD at his wedding.
Yes.
Dwight, I mean, we'll get into that a little later.
Hang on, no,
yeah, go ahead. Jump in now.
Start there.
Start
because I also want to make sure that wasn't acting on your part, because you did just win the Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer, Allie, bring it up.
Oh. Tutti Frutti.
Oh. Who's the
Tutti Frutti.
Who's the
Tutti Frutti.
We might never get to basketball.
Big
What he's doing? Big game.
I got a girl named Sue.
Have we paid for all the rights to these songs? Because this is amazing.
So your mom loved the show, right? Was it your mom that loved the show?
My mom, that's her favorite show. That's her favorite
great.
show. She didn't know anything about it. We came out here to L.A., and I just took my family and everybody to Disney and had a good time. And then I surprised her at the end of the week.
Yeah, the
took
costume.
her to the Masked Singer.
Costume was on point.
Yeah,
man.
she cried. Oh, thank you so
cool.
much. I had to get the purple colors. You know, I can't go nowhere without the purple. And so I had to make the suit purple, and that's my mom's favorite color. It's her favorite show. And Tutti Frutti is actually my sister's favorite song because that's her nickname, Tutti. So that's why I chose to sing that song. So I had a great time.
Hey, Dwight, I think you feel.
And I missed you guys.
Oh, man. Honestly, Dwight, we talked about this a year ago. We all felt like we got robbed because we didn't have a parade. And I love that you had mentioned that. Like, we always said, like, you and Duds at that parade would have been the MVPs at that parade, right?
Oh, my God. What?
Right?
Man, you guys have no idea. I just couldn't wait to have a parade. And when we didn't have one, I was very disappointed. But this year, I'm not going to stop. Yeah. I want a parade.
Well, is that the biggest? Like, what is the biggest reason you came back?
Celebrate.
Yeah. What is the biggest reason you?
Because I love this city. I love this team, and they gave me opportunity. You know, once the season's over with, and was able to talk to the Lakers in free agency. I just let them know, like, you know, I didn't want to leave. Yeah. I always wanted to be here. This is my place. I love it, and let's make the best of this season. Third time is going to be the greatest time. So now I'm looking forward to it.
Third time is going to be the greatest time, yet the second time you won a championship.
Yeah, that's pretty good, too.
What does Dwight 3.0 look like in a Laker uniform?
Well, I would say this is going to be the greatest time because I feel like if you look at our roster, you look at the guys we got, you know, I feel like we have a chance to really start a dynasty here, you know, and be that team. You know, we have an opportunity to be that. And I say that because you have some of the hardest working guys in basketball on one team. You know, a lot of people have called us old and, you know, all these different things, but we have so much knowledge. These guys, including myself, we work extremely hard every day. And you can tell by, you know, our work, you can tell by how long we've been playing in this league. You know, if you look at LeBron, you look at Carmelo, you look at Rondo, you look at AD, you look at myself, all of us work extremely hard. Even our young fellas, everybody loves to play basketball. Everybody loves each other. We love to win and compete. And I think that's what's going to separate us this year is just the love that we have for the game, the love that we have and the passion for winning, the love we have for our city, the love we have for each other. I think it's going to be over the top. And I think it's going to cause us to just exceed, you know, all expectations and just be a great team.
You know, Dwight, despite the injuries the Lakers had last year and throughout the league pretty much, the one thing that we talked about that was really missed was rim protection and inside congestion. You got you know, the big three in there. Talk about how that's going to be brought back, that rim protection, and also a number of lobs to two of the, you know, best dunkers in the NBA.
Me and DeAndre, we got the most dunks in the history of basketball. So, a lot of lobs, a lot of plays in the paint. It's just crazy to think about, me and DeAndre, the most dunks in the history, out of all the players that have played basketball, so it's just amazing, all of us on one team when we have one common goal. We've never had this like this. So we're all looking forward to it. And, the biggest thing is no egos, We've all left those at home. We left those in our home cities and away from this facility and away from each other because we understand what's most important is what's on the front of the jersey. And, we represent a lot of people around the world. So a lot of Laker fans, they love us. And, the way we want to show them how much we care is how we represent ourselves when we're playing and off the court and, how we are with our fans. So I think this is going to be an amazing year. I wish I could see you guys today.
Oh, man, Dwight. Man, we had the desk last time. Yeah. Man,
we will get down to Staples Center eventually. For a game or two.
Okay, I hope so, man. We got to.
Yeah,
we got this big game.
Hey, listen,
miss
man.
You too, baby.
When Allie and I get to go to practice, I might jump in Dwight's arms the first time. I haven't seen him in a long time, man. I haven't seen him in a long time.
By the way, he mentioned that list. Man, but it's great.
It is great. Listen, he mentioned that list that we showed before. I mean, think about that. The most dunks in history, and you see DJ and you see Dwight up there. LeBron's on that list.
And
AD
LeBron
is on that list.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I wanted to ask you this because you kind of touched on it. That chemistry between you, JaVale, and AD was real a couple of years ago. You can't make it up, and it's hard to duplicate. How important is it for the three of you to be on the same page, being anchors of this team?
Oh, it's very important. We want to win. We have to dominate the paint every single minute, every single possession. No possessions off, no days off, because we got one common goal. We understand that the only thing that matters is this moment, and we stay locked in. We stay focused. Everything that we've imagined, we will receive this year. So.
Sorry, my bad. What is your answer?
Young fellas messing with me.
What is your answer to this team? Because no disrespect, obviously, they built something over the last 2 years. You were a part of it in 2020, but even a season ago on the defensive end of the floor. What is your response to this team not being good defensively from what they see on paper?
Well, people are always going to talk and say certain things about our team, but no, we don't care about that. We got some of the best defensive-minded players in the league, So, yes, we may be a little bit older, and when you get older, they say you get slower. But one thing that, for us, our minds are very strong. We know how to move. We know how to count spaces on the floor, and that's a little bit different from just using our speed and athleticism. We're able to use our brains and, the things that we've learned over the years to take up space and use each other. We got three big centers who could, play on the perimeter as far as defense, block shots, clog the paint. Then you got LeBron, he's 6'8", 6'9". Rondo, he's in the paint. You got Russ. You got everybody who's going for rebounds, block shots, and, it's just going to be very intense this season, and I think it's going to shock a lot of people.
Dwight, I think it's great that you're back to being one of the youngest on this team. I mean,
yes, it's crazy. I'm not. I can't believe it.
Hey, by the way, Dwight, I mean, we have to ask you this before you go. Any new pets added to the collection? I mean.
Well, this summer I actually, Cinco de Mayo, I had 11 puppies. 11 puppies this year. 11 puppies.
Can my daughters come over to the house? I mean, 11 puppies, man.
I have some Malinois mixed with some German Shepherds. I had 11 puppies this summer, so my house has been full of animals.
That is truly amazing.
Only Dwight Howard.
And you know
amazing.
what? 11 puppies and any 7-footer that's singing Little Richard is a bad man.
He's a bad man.
I'll tell you that right now.
Big Game loves his singing.
That, man.
Yes, sir.
He just perked up when you heard him
Put
sing.
Little Richard on the map. Boy,
Listen, Dwight, thank you so much, man. Listen, a lot of drama in Philly. We're not getting into that. We're glad you made it out. You are back where you belong.
I'm back home, man. I miss you guys so much, and I'm looking forward to this season.